Hey, welcome back to your weekly challenges here on Black Ops 7. Today we're here on week 7, and your week 7 reward is going to be a pretty interesting one. It's an attachment for an assault rifle that I think a lot of people actually like. It is the MXR 17 ANVL conversion. Looking at the description here, it says the MXR 17 conversion provides a very fast starting fire rate with high recoil that tapers off the longer it's fired. Packed with extra ammo, lead with merciless firepower that morphs into an easy to control and hard-hitting weapon. As you guys know, when we do these videos, we're always doing them on co-op and endgame just because I just have more fun on that than playing on multiplayer, zombies, or Warzone. But of course, if any of the challenges happen to glitch out, not work out for whatever reason, we'll just go into multiplayer, zombies, or Warzone just to get them done. So with that said, let's get into our 6 challenges for co-op and endgame for this week. Earn 50,000 power, complete 3 dog escort assignments, eliminate an amalgam, get 100 kills with blood burner or sentinel protocol ability, get 35 kills with thermal grenade or impact grenade equipment, and get 5 or more kills with a single use of the LDBR score streak. Now, while technically some of them are easy to do, they're also going to be one of those that are very difficult to find if you're just not lucky for that day or even that week. Looking for the thermo or impact grenade is going to be a pain, I'm sure. And trying to get the LDBR score streak itself, I would not be surprised if I just keep getting dogs, I keep getting rhinos, I keep getting everything else but the LDBR, but hopefully luck is on our side today. 50,000 power is just a cumulative. That's very easy to do, and 3 dog escort assignments are very easy to do, especially if you go over to the tier 1 zone or zone 1. And for eliminating an amalgam, I'm sure you can just get a bunch of people to help you eliminate one, finding one in like the tier 4 zone, but you could also just solo it. But the one that I know that I'm gonna have to like look into a little bit is getting 100 kills with the blood burner or sentinel protocol ability. I know they're technically new abilities, I've just like never really used them. I'm hoping sentinel protocol will be good though, because it says here that you call in armed guild robots to fight enemies and assist you and your team, and they can actually revive down teammates and yourself and inflict a small area of effect when swarmed. I can do that, or I could go with the minor ability for the blood burner, which spawns a motorcycle that's actually good for, I guess, running people over. I just don't know how well that's gonna go. However, if we're just having to run them over and it's not really gonna affect anything if I do run them over, then I could probably just do this in the tier 3 zone or zone 3 and just run over zombies all day. So just to be on the safe side, I'm probably gonna go with blood burner, just because I'm gonna trust myself to be able to revive myself faster with crash cart rather than without it. But all right, let's hop into a match. While I wait for this whole lobby to actually queue up and start up, I just want to say I don't know why a lot of people liked my video from last week, my week 6 video unlocking the lock shot. I don't know if I just hit like the SEO right, it was just trending a little bit or what, but we hit just a little over 2,000 views, which is absolutely great. Thank you guys so much. The comments could be a little bit better, you know, like get more engagement in there, but I'm not gonna hate for getting a bunch of views on a video. Like, that's great, that's awesome. So maybe for today's video, the goal will be to get to 2,100 views. How about that? So one of the things that I think I want to do right now is look for an amalgam and also just accumulate 50,000 points. Or I guess not 50,000 points, it's like 50,000 combat rating, 50,000 power or whatever, but I wonder what this bike is gonna look like, because, oh, okay. Accelerate. I've never used this thing before, but I can see why this would be very good for traversing, getting from point A to point B, you know? I guess technically you could actually go and do this quad core site. It would probably spawn you a amalgam. I mean, most of the time I do it, I always get an amalgam. All right, let's see if we can actually get one, if we're lucky enough for it anyway. Oh, right, I have Mega Punch, I forgot. Now, obviously, while I'm, you know, killing all these random mobs and stuff like that, I will eventually accumulate a little bit of combat rating while we do this, or combat power. Did we get an amalgam? We did get an amalgam. Punch him. Just punch this guy. Gonna have a little boxing fight right here. All right, we beat him. All right, so confirmed. If you want an easy amalgam, go and do the quad core site. As you can see, I'm going to be accumulating random amounts of power bonuses as I go and, you know, make eliminations, but there's going to be a way faster way for us to actually go and actually get a lot more combat power, which is doing HVTs, because they're about 2,000 a piece in this zone anyway. Let's check this just to see if we can get an impact grenade, and we don't. We're already at 4,190. I'm sure that we could probably get pretty close to 50k by the end of the match. Let me go get my car on, baby. Vroom vroom. It'd be nice if it actually made a little bit of noise, and if I could boost with it. Apparently we can't boost with it, so there's that. There is also a dog assignment here, which I'm just not gonna do. The dog assignment in this area, I hate doing it here. It's just so bad. There's a couple places on this map that have dog assignments that are just completely not worth it, but what we are gonna do is we're going to accept it and then cancel it. And we're canceling it because we want this to actually spawn in properly. And we're gonna do this for the next, I don't know, whatever 50,000 divided by 2,000 is. Whatever that number is how many times we're gonna do this to get to 50,000. And with how strong I am, and also having this Mega Punch, I mean, you can see how fast we're gonna be able to just get right through this. I'm also not gonna be checking the weapon caches it drops because I already know that that is just not gonna drop what I want it to drop. It's always gonna drop weapons, which is just like not what we need. Now, if there's gonna be one downside to doing this right now, at least in terms of what I have active of my miner ability, is that I'm not gonna be able to just fly coast to coast and make this quick. So that is something to think about. Technically, it would have been better to keep, you know, kinetic jump, the grappling hook, and then use the guild protocol instead, but I kind of want to try to run some zombies over. So am I making it harder on myself? Absolutely. But when do I not make it more difficult on myself for no reason? And you know, I guess while we're here, we can do an easy 1200 combat power for this. Oh, that's done. I just realized I didn't have the audio on that entire time. That's a big oopsies, isn't it? Let's try not to make some rookie mistakes next time, shall we? Ooh, there's a bunch of zombies here. I just want to test something. Give me 1 sec. Boom, boom, boom. Very cool. Okay. Yeah. I can see this being really cool in zone 3. Tier 3. Whatever. I mostly just came in here so I could check these weapon caches to see if I'd be lucky enough to get this impact grenade, and I'm really not. I'm pretty sure I just saw like 3 Kodas back to back. Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3. That's crazy. And it looked like that was enough. I am gonna go and see if I can find any more of these impact grenade things that I do need, that I'm still missing. Not this one, not this one, and not this one. Come on, man. For some reason, getting 100 kills with a blood burner did not work out. See, this is the blood burner. I don't see why I'm not able to get any kills with this thing. Like, look at this. I'm just gonna go and run them all down over here. As I say that, I basically missed like 5 of them in a row. Line them all up. But did it count? No. So I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with that, because clearly that's just not it. It's just not working. I might have to try guild protocol after this to see if maybe that one's gonna work instead. Perhaps the blood burner doesn't work on zombies because it's technically already like a zombie-like thing and it only works on human enemies. Seems something kind of logical. We're gonna do this one real quick just to see if we can get ourselves the impact grenade we want. No, we can't. All right, let's try this on some human enemies so at least we'll know whether or not it's glitched, at least for the blood burner or not. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, how many did I get on that? None. So it is glitched. It does not work. And at some point, I lost my gun. So that sucks. Not in there. Not in there. And not in here. But at least it was actual equipment. And unfortunately, my gun is gone. What am I supposed to do with this thing? Because clearly it doesn't work. I mean, if I run things over, I get more Aether Pulse. But I don't think it means like I need to stun them with an Aether Pulse and then run them over like this or something, you know? Like, does that even do anything? I don't know. Let's find out. No, didn't change a thing. So guild protocol it is. Blood burner to kinetic jump. Crash cart to sentinel protocol. All right, let's do a quick check. Nope. Flashbang needle drone, very close. Cluster grenade, Molotov, very close again. You know what does guarantee equipment though? These guild checkpoints. Flashbang stim shot, not quite my tempo. You know what does guarantee equipment? Roadside salvage. Impact grenade or thermo. There we go. That's exactly what I was looking for. So now that we have the impact grenade, we can actually go and do the other stuff we need to do. We're gonna go all the way to Clifftown for this dog escort. Here for very specific reasons. 1, I actually need to eliminate 50 guild tech enemies for this actual gun I'm using. 2, the dog escort here is actually really easy to do. And 3, all the enemies here die very, very quickly, so it's kind of worth it for me to be here. I just gotta remember thermal grenade for the real ones and shooting for everything else, or at least for as many times as I can even get myself a thermal grenade, right? Or is it an impact grenade? I guess I got an impact grenade, right? I guess while I'm here, I could try to test this thing out. I guess it only spawns 1. Go nuts, my friend. Yeah, go get those kills. There's another one right there. Okay, yeah, take your time. It's working. We got 3. I wonder if I can just like run way ahead of this guy and then maybe he'll just like go on a killing spree. Maybe. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Oh, but this is gonna be a slow process. I also really thought that this dog contract would have spawned in by now, but I guess not. All right, well, this did not pan out as well as I thought it would, so I'm gonna go all the way to the bottom and do that one instead. And just when I said that, this one spawns in. I hate this game sometimes. Let's go do a quick update here. We're actually just 1 kill off of the grenade, 1 more for the dog, and then I gotta get this Sentinel protocol thing to do some work. I'm honestly kind of just dropping him off wherever I kind of see a mob going so that he can just go and get kills and make his way to me, because that seems like the best way, because if he's just standing next to me, he's not really doing too much. But maybe with this next dog assignment, because there's gonna be spawning so many anyway, I can just do the same thing I kind of did earlier. This one's also a really easy dog one to do, and like I said before, there are a few that just seem like impossible. Like, there's absolutely insane. There's just no way to get it done unless you're with a squad. And that should be that for the grenade. There it is, the XP, but not the pop-up. I kind of liked it when it had the pop-up. So he's actually going to stop at some point over here. So I think I'm going to start off my protocol maybe over here, and it'll walk over. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to start it right down here. And then I'm going to go run down this way and kind of just, I guess, watch him work. Wait, he teleported. Wait, what's going on? He's invisible. What's going on? Where? No, he's there. He's getting kills. Did I glitch him? Because he's invisible. He teleports. Maybe I can get him to come onto the roof or just go get more kills. Sure. that is right. I do need an LDBR at some point as well. This actually would have been a really good point to get an LDBR somewhere here. Upgrade, random weapon, random item, random item, random weapon, and item, and self-res. Technically, this quest or this challenge would have been done so long ago if the blood burner actually worked properly. So, Treyarch, Activision, whoever, if you guys are watching, time to go and maybe patch that up and fix it for the others, huh? All right, go crazy. Get them all. Yeah. Yeah. Get in there. No, let's go aggressive. Let's move up on this. Let's go. Yeah. 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 There you go. Blast them. Let's go. Let's move up on this. Let's move up on this. Come on, get a couple more kills for me, baby. Let's go. Let's move in this. What are we doing? He turned into a stormtrooper and just died. Come on now. A random score streak. Who dropped that? I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. We're hoping for an LDBR, baby. LDBR. Lady Luck on her side. Maybe I go buy a lottery ticket tonight. LDBR's crazy work, dude. Let's go. 5 or more kills in a single use with an LDBR. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to spawn a little bit more of your friends out here, bud. Come on. Nah, this won't be enough. Ooh, you know what I could do? I could summon this VTOL exfil, round them up, and then use my LDBR. Big brain. As long as nobody is nearby that wants to kind of exfil for whatever reason. Let's go ahead. Let's round these guys up. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about right here. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Yes. Did we get it? Yes, we did. Dude, I'm like 200 IQ or what, dude? 54 out of 100 kills. Now, hear me out. I'm actually gonna go and open this up, not actually do it properly, and I'm gonna summon this guy. Boom. Go get kills. Yeah, go on a killing spree right now. Hey, you gotta look at the enemies. They're hitting you. Please, fight some. I'm gonna move away from you, and you're gonna go fight. We gotta do something here. What's going on? Am I not big braining, or do I have a defective Terminator on me right now? Like, what's going on? It's defective. I'm gonna need them to ship me a new one because that model was just not it. All right, well, clearly that just wasn't the method, so we're gonna try something else here. Let's go ahead and summon you up in here, and I'm gonna have you guys move away from me real quick. Let's go and do a strongbox, shall we? Yeah, go off, king. Let's go over here. Move in. Let's go get these guys. Don't stop shooting. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Get some kill. Get some kills. Let's go outside here even. It almost looks like you do better when I'm not watching you work. Of course, 69 out of 100. My robot is trolling. Come on, robot. Let's go. Very good. Let's go. Let's move it. Come on. I'm gonna go to the corner here. You're gonna go take all these guys out. Nice. Boom. 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 I didn't even see that guy coming. Boom. Over there behind you. 83 out of 100. So not a great return on the investment, you know? But I'm going to try to squeeze out as much as I can in these next 7 minutes because I am very close to the exfil. All right, here we go. Please, get some kills over here. Let's go. Come on. Nice. Let's go. Finish them all off. This one right here. I'll stand still. Nice. We're 3 away. Maybe shoot at these guys too. Do something. We just needed 3. We needed 2. Wait. When he exploded, it counted. Let's go. Oh My goodness, there it is. I didn't know he would explode like that. I don't know why that didn't come to mind. Literally talk about cutting it close. There it is, weekly challenge, week 7, complete any 6 challenges from this week in co-op and endgame, multiplayer, zombies, or Warzone. Now, if you guys are one of those people and you guys just skip to this part to see what it really looks like, welcome to the video, I guess. But for everybody else, hey, thanks for watching, you know? We are gonna aim down sight and we are just gonna shoot. We're not gonna mess with the recoil or anything like that. We're just gonna let it go as just like a raw weapon. As you guys can see, it shoots a little slow, but definitely packs a punch. It's definitely one of the better weapons in the game. The recoil is actually pretty manageable, and it's basically just vertical, not horizontal. But we are going to add the barrel, and there it is, the conversion kit, MXR 17 Anvil conversion. So the standard MXR 17 is just no attachments and 25 in the mag. Adding the barrel on here for the conversion kit is going to give you an increased fire rate, increased bullet velocity, increased magazine size from 25 to 100. And the cons of this is less hip fire spread, less damage, less damage range, and less reload quickness. And so this is it with it. Clearly added like a whole drum mag to the bottom of it right there. And oh, I don't, okay. Interesting. All right, aiming down sight. Not gonna mess with the recoil, just gonna hit the button to shoot. Interesting. Okay, so it basically slows down to the point where it's like kind of like a regular MXR 17, but the initial starting is like really fast. Now, how viable this is in co-op and endgame, I don't think that really matters, but how viable this is in something like Warzone or multiplayer, I don't know. I don't really play it all that often. Obviously, you're going to be losing that damage and damage range, so you definitely want to, you know, use this kind of more like an SMG. You're going to want to go like a little bit more close quarters to actually get more damage done, because obviously the further away they are, the less damage you're going to do, because you do have that damage range reduction, which I think is why you start off really fast and then it tapers down to a very slower but more manageable shot. And mind you, I don't have any attachments on this right now except for this new barrel. So for example, if I wanted to kill this guy right here and then swing over to this and then maybe over there, it might be a little bit easier. Obviously much easier with actual attachments on, but this is basically raw minus the barrel. So it'd be something like this. And also, don't make fun of me, I haven't played multiplayer in a little bit, but you know, it'd be something like this, the way you would use it. Kill the guy very close by, keep spamming your shot so you can get the guys that are a little bit further away, and hopefully be a little bit more accurate and actually get the guys that are, I guess, kind of in the mid to long range. So technically, if you're running around the map with this thing, you want to make sure you wipe the person that's really close to you really quickly. And if you happen to be in an open area, like for example, you're on Nuketown, you walk out that door, you see someone here, you go into that B dom, then you taper off and you would have that slower fire rate going at the end there. Kind of like if I was turning the corner over here that goes down on Nuketown, B dom would be somewhere over here, and then there would also be like the garage on the opposite end over there. Swing this corner, see someone very close by to your corner here, maybe coming into your spawn to spawn trap you. And then you look down sight, you see people in the garage, keep spamming this out, make your way over to B-Dom, take those guys out, maybe something like that. But also the damage range and the damage fall off is gonna, you know, maybe not make you want to do that. But I don't know, maybe I'm reading it wrong, who knows. That is the MXR 17 Anvil conversion kit. I think it's Anvil, it's ANVL. I don't know, maybe it's just ANVL, maybe not Anvil, I don't know. But hopefully I was able to help you guys out today. Clearly we had a little bit of issues with one of the quest lines here, the challenges here, in terms of the 100 kills for the Blood Burner or the Sentinel Protocol ability. The Blood Burner doesn't work right now. So if you just want to take a chance on using the Sentinel Protocol, make sure you guys use that one instead, because it seems like Blood Burner, for whatever reason, isn't working both on regular zombies that you could find anywhere on the map and the human enemies, and even on some guild tech. But of course, if you guys don't play co-op and endgame like me, you guys can still go over to multiplayer and do all these 6 challenges over here. Go to zombies, go to Warzone. So just before I end off the video here, I just want to give you guys a quick reminder that if you guys have not been completing your challenges here every single week, make sure you guys do so, because I'm pretty sure for next week on week 8, it's going to be the last week of the season. The reason I say that is because typically the season 2 rewards correlate with how many weeks we have for the season, and by next week for week 8 we are going to be getting some kind of new week 8 reward. Along with that as well, we're going to be unlocking the last universal camo here, which is going to be the K9 Havoc. So again, if you guys haven't been completing your challenges, make sure you guys go and complete them for every single week. You guys can mix and match them from co-op and endgame, multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone. It doesn't have to be all in a single match or a single game type like I do. Get to at least week 5, get your Sword of Swords if you guys guys haven't unlocked that universal camo already, and make sure you guys get all the way up to week 8 for next week so we can unlock the K9 Havoc together. But either way, I've got to go. I'm going to go and do some more grinding, and I will see you guys next time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, consider dropping that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on awesome videos like this. And of course, if you guys are watching this video, I might be live over on Twitch at twitch.tv/FlipArtz live. The link is going to be down in the description below. And thank you to everybody who showed up to the basically 48-hour live stream challenge that we did. It was pretty hype. I might do something like that again. We're just going to have to wait and see, and hopefully we get more viewers for the next time. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Arts out.